is going on, chat? It's your boy Yakov, Bando Sando, Bando Scando, Diego J Diego, Go Diego Go, whatever you want to call me. Um, Today is a beautiful day. I just want y'all to get a glimpse of the fridge, okay? Watermelon, melon, there's like half avocados, like peaches in there. There's a pizza dough up there. In here we have mushrooms, potatoes, lettuce, apples, etc. Down here, cheese. In here we got frozen blueberries, frozen banana, frozen grapes. Why am I showing y'all these things? A melon, more lettuce. The only things I don't agree with here is probably the electrolyte, and I stopped drinking caffeine because I just want to get my energy naturally from the motherfucking mecca of fruit. They look so tempting though. I just want to grab one, but no. Why am I fucking showing y'all this? Cherries. Right? Check me out. Pomegranate juice. Why am I showing y'all this? See that? Later on, that shit's gonna go through my blood system. It's gonna make me look like a big ass watermelon right there. Well, why am I showing y'all this though? I'm doing it for a reason, right? Hold on, these cherries are actually really good. For the past week, I've been eating nothing but fucking fruits and vegetables, right? Kind of detoxing the body and kind of like just entering a stage where, you know, I don't like that. Hold on. Entering a stage where I'm figuring out the truth about all this bullshit they've been serving us. From a little kid, growing up in schools, growing up, you know, fucking daycares and shit, they be feeding you the most worst shit in the entire universe. I remember specifically this one breakfast that was a banana bread and sausage. First of all, I'm gonna tell you all the types of poultry you can eat. I just decided to detox from it for a little bit because I wanted to flush out my system. I wanted to actually feel what it felt like to just run on nothing but water for at least a good 3-4 days, which I already done. Slowly I'm getting back into the poultry, slowly I'm getting back into the protein, but I want to do it the right way this time. I wanted to flush out all the fucking, you know, bad shit that was in my stomach. I mean, I'm already thin as it is, but still, you can always be better. You can always be more rich. You can always be more pure. You can always be more clean, right? There's never no such thing as, cause you know, like all last week I was eating, or not last week, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I was eating like brownies. I was eating a whole fucking gallon of ice cream. I kind of went on a little boat for a little bit, right? But I don't like the way I felt. my body reacted in a negative way. I was starting to not slack, but feel a little bit lazier. I was starting to feel not myself. And the thing is, I don't blame no one but me, because I was ingesting the wrong shit and I got comfortable for a little bit. But that's already gone. The new is here. And I really want to lock in on these key foods, man. Sometimes I wonder, what is it that we're supposed to eat that just will make us the most healthiest state of mind, most healthiest physique, most healthiest, mental, spiritual, everything. And what did I search up? ChatGPT, appreciate you. Biblical foods that you can eat according to the Bible. I'm always going to go to the Bible for my answers. It's worked and it's been working, and it gives you some sort of just physical broad light that I cannot explain, people cannot explain. But I'm just very direct. Whenever I need an answer, I go straight there. Right? So, according to ChatGPT, alright, I'm not going to break down every food that you can eat, but go do your own research. I'm just going to give you categories of what to eat. First off, all fruits. I don't give a fuck if you say this fruit's bad, this fruit's good. If you're thin like me, if you're trying to just gain or lose a couple pounds, or detox your body for a bit, because I'm gonna tell you right now, fast food's not the way, fam. Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Cane's, any fast food, even Chipotle, my guy. Human flesh. Human flesh. If you're saying, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, human flesh, go do your research. Alright? I'm exposing the truth. Because the truth will set you free. I'm talking to you. Yes. Now you're saying, human flesh? Oh yeah. I'm not going to speak too much on it because, the Anunnaki are after me. Anyways. Vegetables. Of course, any vegetable. But yes, I kind of cut out vegetables because I always need my vegetables with ranch. But I can't be having ranch because it's fucking home. It's bougasse. It's always been fugasse. Ranch is just nothing but fucking fats and oils, and more fats and more oils combined into this beautiful white creme de la creme. That's honestly one of my most fucking biggest downfalls. I always gotta have my wings with ranch. I always gotta have my pizza with ranch. We're gonna have to ranch it out of here because, one of my sacrifices. But it's a sacrifice. You gotta make it look fucking bright, look beautiful, feel alert, feel all types of shit. Right? Grains. Now, a lot of things can be twisted with grains. I'm talking about rice. I'm talking about bread. I'm talking about flour tortillas. I'm talking about corn tortillas. Look, the way they make this shit out there in public, H-E-B, Walmart, fucking your local fucking meat market, CVS, wherever you're getting your fucking bread and fucking shit from, most of that bread is fake. I'm gonna tell you right now off the bat. Fake shit. Bread should always be gluten-free. If it's gluten, it's making you older. On the inside, it's making you lose hair. It's killing you, fam. The government put gluten in all their shit so it can fucking kill you. Okay? Don't worry. Shit's demonetized. Now, if you want to make your own fucking flour, your own tortillas, your own bread, that's way better and way healthier for you. Bread only consists of fucking 3 ingredients, fam. Gluten-free flour, which now I bet you go to any place, any store, and that bitch is gonna be at least $7-8 compared to a regular bag of flour that has all the gluten in the world in it. It's probably gonna be like $3. But gluten-free flour, fam. Okay? You gotta think about, the biblical times. Alright, them shits was getting organic ass, straight from the ground ass nutrients. Alright, now we can't even trust what the fuck we're buying because there's all these fucking ingredients on the fucking list and shit. And what the fuck is that bullshit? How am I supposed to trust whatever the fuck I'm putting into my mouth when it's all it do is killing me? It's just killing us, fam. I'm like, come on. We need to spread this word. What the fuck? Alright? Anyways, I wanna start making my own fucking bread. Gluten-free flour, water, olive oil. Actually, olives and olive oil back in fucking ancient times was one of the most richest foods. And that's how they'd make their bread. Water, oil, flour. 3 ingredients. You go look at the breads that y'all are buying right now, and it's gonna have a whole list like this of all this bougays that they're adding, chemicals and shit that they're adding to the bread. It's making you dim your light, fam. It's making you lose your light. It's making you a part of the matrix. Yes, I said it. The fuck? Like, y'all are pissing me off. Y'all are gonna make me show the fucking gains right now. I'm like, does it look like I've been eating gluten? Like, does it look? I mean, all 2 weeks ago, I was actually in a gluten state. So, bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Alright. Bear with me. Anyways, rice, fucking bad for you. Stay away from it as much as you can. Just stay away. I'd say stay away from grains as much as you can. Alright, just avoid the grains. Unless you're thin as fuck, skinny as fuck, I'd say grain your ass up, you know. In other words, grow up, eat some grains, get that in your system if you're a skinny little bitch, okay? Meats. Real chicken, not no fucking Chick-fil-A, none of that bullshit. I don't want to hear none of this fucking Dave chicken, no, that's human flesh. There's not enough chickens in the world. That's why I don't even trust chicken, to be honest, no more. I'm switching I would always eat chicken, but I'm switching up the game because I don't know. There's not enough chickens in the fucking entire world to be fucking giving out fucking chicken to all these fucking places. How many McDonald's do you think there is in America? How many Canes do you think there is in America? How many Popeyes? How many churches? You think there's enough chickens in this whole entire world to be giving out thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of chicken to each distributed fucking place? Where the fuck do you think a fucking human body goes when they die? Yes, they get buried, right? But no. They're chopping up that human flesh, fam. They bury the body before we can even see the body getting buried, fam. At the morgue and shit. Where do you think it's going? Where do you think it's fucking going? This is what makes me sad. Because why? Because they want to see human flesh and be more stupid and be, buying more and more and more of their product. And they're just getting richer and richer, richer and richer and richer. And we're just getting dumber, 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 dumber. Just like the school system wanted us to get dumber when we're eating that fucking, 300 gram sugar ass banana bread with a fucking sausage that's made of fucking human flesh. As a fucking high school student. That even some of the teachers are like, what the fuck type of breakfast is this? Yes. I'm like, what was the eggs? Where the fuck was the, maybe like 3 eggs, boiled eggs, with a fucking banana and an apple? Breakfast. With maybe a milk. The milk was fine, but if you notice, all the milks were never or were always last, fam. All the chocolate milks were always gone. Why? Because there was a fucking shitload of fucking sugar in that bitch. The orange juices were the first to go. Why? Because it wasn't even orange juice. It was like fucking sugar juice on roids with an orange fucking color code in there. And they were always the first to go. Because we were getting poisoned as little kids to get adapted to that poison as an adult. And then now everybody's looking at themselves in the mirror like, what the fuck's going on with my fucking... Why do I look so old at young age? Oh, it's not your fault. I'm going to tell you that. But now I'm here. Daddy's here to take care of you. Okay? I'm here. I love y'all. I'm here to help. Meats. I didn't even get to finish. Beef. Good. You gotta find a good source of beef. A good place where you can buy your beef. Alright? Chicken. That's it for there. That's it for meats. I'm gonna tell you right now, sausage, human flesh. Pork, the worst fucking thing in the world that you can eat. Fish, we're gonna go to fish. The only fish that you can eat are the fish with scales, fam. Trout, salmon, tilapia is fine. Catfish, bad. Very, very fucking bad. Fucking bad. Bad. Alright. Healthy fishes, if white fish, like fucking beautiful looking, maybe fucking fishes that you can find out there. Good. Good. Don't get the packaged sardines, nigga. Go get that real fresh shit. Okay? It's gonna help you. It's gonna produce, you know, some good tests in your body. Alright, dairy. I don't really recommend dairy. It'll make you break out. They say it's healthy for your bones. I think it's cap. But, you know, cheese is fine. Maybe like a low-fat milk. If anything, a fat-free milk. Even then, they're putting a bunch of shit. It's so hard to trust now what cheese and what. There's so many cheeses. You think they're all made. I don't even know. But, you know, that's just very iffy for me. I'm not really fucking with the cheeses no more as much. Instead, switch it for something like avocado. Or, you know, put some oil on there. Olive oil on there if you want. Because in the end of the day, fat will make anything taste good. If you're using the right fats instead of, you know, the dairy fats, it'll do the same thing. But if you are gonna pick dairy, low everything, low fat, low calorie, high protein, shit like that. Stay on that. All right. Eggs. Now they're coming out with eggs are actually the healthiest thing in the world. Or now they bumped up the prices to fucking like $20 for a case. Whenever back in like a year ago, 2 years ago, each case was like about $13. Shit's twitching over here. All of a sudden, like, it's kind of fucking weird and obvious that they're bumping up the prices of the healthy foods. I wonder why. Oh, but the bando, eating healthy has always been expensive. No, it wasn't. It wasn't if you were really on that health gym rat shit. Okay? Back maybe like 3 years ago, all the healthy shit was chilling. But now that people that are trying to like enter the fitness journey, enter the fitness life, trying to look better for their fucking female, for their male and shit like that. Now everybody's hopping on game, which I was already on game since I was like 17, which was like, I'm 24, damn near like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Everything was fucking badass. Eating good, it cost the same as, if anything, it was cheaper than eating bad. But now, how there's, you know, internet spread, my fitness journey, grow with me, Now everything just fucking wrapping up. Now the word's spreading about all this good shit. And now, you know, government catches on and shit, and they're like, fuck. They're like, gotta ramp up the prices on that shit. Damn. Tax these motherfuckers. But I don't pay tax. Like, my taxes pay for your salary. Anyways, this nigga's going nuts. Nuts. Pistachios, almonds. That's it. I think there's one more. Walnuts. Pistachio, almonds, walnuts. A handful a day will be fine. Don't eat the whole fucking bag, fat fuck. Alright? Like, what the hell? It's just supposed to be a snack, not a fucking meal, dumb shit. Anyways. I'm mean towards my game. Alright? I'm pretty harsh. But you know what? Would you rather have the uncomfortable truth or the comfortable lie? You want me to sit here and tell you, oh yeah, you know, they're healthy for you. You can eat the bag and you won't get fat tomorrow. No, you're going to get fat as shit if you eat the whole bag of pistachios. Chill the fuck out. Turn the label around. See what the serving size is. Serve yourself a good proportion of everything. That's what it goes for everything in this list that I've been talking about. If you don't proportionalize these things, you're still going to get fat as shit. So either way, it's always going to be calories in versus calories out. If you're not burning a damn thing, but you're eating all this, you're still going to get pretty big. Your blood work's going to get better, but you still need to get out there. Watch the previous videos. If you haven't gotten out there, there's one out called Go Outside. Get your ass outside. Seeds. Oh, well, it's nuts and seeds. Same shit. I don't know. But yes. Pistachios, almonds, walnuts, probably sunflower seeds is fine. But, you know, that's it if you're a baseball player and you want to, you know, instead of chewing on that bullshit tobacco, go chew yourself some sunflower seeds. Alright. Beverages. I don't drink water no more. Water is old school. Okay? Water, bad. No electricity in it. Instead, eat fruit. Fruit has H3O. What you want, H3O or H2O? You old or you new? It's your choice. I'm just gonna sit here and say the fruit has all the electricity, electrolytes, and water in the world that you need. Eat the fruit, thus turning into water. You don't need regular water that they're putting fucking birth control in. You don't need the regular water that there's so many fucking bioplastics and all this fucking bullshit in the water bottles. Gone with that shit. Out like another one bites the dust. Okay? Okay? I know what I'm fucking talking about. I'm just harsh with this shit because no one wants to teach the truth anymore. Okay? Fruit as water. Alright? Coffee. For a while, caffeine was in my daily everything. But over time, just like the way I would smoke my weed back in the day, just the way I would forget shit when waking off of alcohol, and I'll be forgetting where my shit's at, I noticed that I was still forgetting, and I was still losing a little bit of memory while still sober. What the fuck is that? Why is my brain so concentrated, so focused all day long if I'm just drinking caffeine and having fruit, but at the same time, I'm forgetting shit still? Fuck. I knew what it was. I was having way too much caffeine, and not even that, I did more research on the caffeine, that caffeine actually overstimulates your brain, even if you have a little bit, there's no reason that your body shouldn't already produce the energy it's supposed to for you to focus and be alert and all these things. Why enhance it? I had to tell myself, why did I enhance my energy when I had enough energy already from the fruit? Because I wanted to be extra loaded, extra fucking... What happens is that you're a fucking robot. You're so locked in for so many hours of the day that at the end of the day, when it's time to cool down, someone like me doesn't want to cool down. I'm going to pop another one until I'm sleep deprived until I start fucking going ballistic, going too fast that I don't even know how to like unwind. I can't sleep. I always gotta be doing something. My sleep, when I do sleep, is very like ugh. Like I wake up, bags. I'm like fuck. I'm sober, but I need more. I need more. It's like another fucking drug, to be honest. The fucking coffee that y'all get at Starbucks, they serve it in a plastic cup. Talking about plastic water. It's hot. Okay, it's hot fucking coffee. Why don't they serve it in glass? I switching and shit. I'm still recovering from caffeine and shit. Alright. Why don't they serve it in glass? They make so much money. Why don't they serve it in glass cups? Because they know it's one of the top fucking coffee franchises in the world, and they want those microplastics to be entering your fucking gut biome and shit, thus still killing your ass. Then caffeine on top of it already killing your ass. And that's because I have black coffee. Can you imagine the people that are having like fucking frappes, cappuccinos, fucking all these extra syrups and all this extra sugar bullshit? Killing you. Killing you. Look at this. See that? That's truth. That's fucking truth. Facts on facts on facts on facts. This would be a fucking fact ass bomb video. Alright? No caffeine no more. Energy drinks. Killing y'all. I've been telling my mom. Killing her. Killing her. Why do you think Celsius is going down? Why do you think fucking Oxy Shred is fucking selling their packs for less than $25 for a 30 pack now? Why? Because people are catching on. People are starting to expose. Prime, bad for you. I used to be, I have no place to talk because I be drinking all these, but I'm learning daily. And what I've been learning, I'm trying to share it with y'all. So, there's always ways to improve. Never stay complacent. Always keep moving. Don't look back. Keep moving into the new. Fruit as water, no caffeine. If you want to start talking to me about sugar beverages, you already lost me. I've been talking about sugar and shit. The only sugar that you can intake is natural sugar. Natural sugar. Grapes, cherries, the shit that I showed you earlier, watermelon, pineapple. That's the sugar that you should be eating. Not fucking brownies, Diego. Not fucking no sugar added ice cream, Diego. Alright? Sometimes I look back at these videos and I even fucking hear myself out because I'll lose track in just one temptation later on. And like I'm like, fuck, Diego, how the fuck did you even attain that fucking physique? Like, what the hell? And that's why I'm here to remind myself. I'm not just reminding y'all, I'm reminding myself at the same time. Hey man, this was a pretty long, beautiful video, I'm not gonna lie. Thank y'all for joining. For a long time, sometimes I wonder, why do nutritionists give out advice if they're fat? Why do coaches train students if they're not even physically fit? Why do fucking trainers at TrueFit, trainers at Planet, trainers across the country train people if they're fat? Harsh reality. It's like, how can I trust that person? The doctor's recommending me this and this and this and this, but the doctor looks more older than fucking butt-fuck grandpa status. He looks overweight. He looks like he himself is about to die earlier than me. How can I trust someone that doesn't fit their role? Because you are who you become. Oh, no. You are who you hang around with. You are who you take advice from. You are what you eat. I'm not even in my most best physique yet. But I think that y'all can trust me. I'm 24 years of age. Do I look 24? Why do people my age look 35? Why do people my age look 45? Why do people at 18 look my age? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Am I lying to you? Do you think I want to lie to you? Am I selling you anything? Do I tell you at the end of my videos, go buy my program? Why? Because I want to see this world change on free game. Is that so bad? Do I fucking require you to, all I want you to do is live a better life. I don't tell you to subscribe. I don't tell you to like the video. I don't tell you to dislike the video. I don't tell you to comment. I just want you to listen. All I've ever wanted to do was be smart at something. And this is what I'm fucking smart at. And what I'm trying to get to is, all my life, I've been learning from a bunch of fucking pipsqueaks that fucking lied to me. Well, I'm tired of people lying to me. I've been in seek for the truth. And the only truth that I've ever found was from that fucking book called the Bible, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, translated, preach. And that shit has told me more truth, and I've learned more in that fucking book than I ever have in college. I've learned more in that book of how to act in public. I've learned more in that book than I've ever fucking learned my own manners from my own parents. I've learned more in that book that showed me how to rizz up a bitch. I've learned more in that book than anything in the world that's ever tried to teach me something. So if he's doing it for me, he can also do it for y'all, but y'all gotta put those fucking principles into action. Because what's the point of the word? What's the point of reading it if you're not gonna do it? If you're not gonna act it? If you're gonna be a fake and a sellout that is just cutting it for the paycheck. You're just teaching for a paycheck. You're just coaching for a paycheck. You're just a fucking bot. You're just a bot. Doing it because, you not because you love it, but because it pays you well. I don't want to hang out with someone like that. I want to hang out and I want to be with people that are true to their dream, true, and make whatever amount of money in doing something that they love, not something that was forced upon them. Those, to me, are the real winners, and it separates the winners from the losers. Not saying anything about the losers, because it takes so many L's to become a winner. It takes so many losses to become a winner. But it's not just about winning or losing. It's about choosing what you want. Do what you want. Do what you feel. When you're out in public and you want to be yourself, but you start looking around like, who's what? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares what she thinks? Who cares what he thinks? Who cares what she thinks? Who cares what that nigga thinks? And who cares what I think? I don't give a damn. Instead, I thrive off of people that actually fucking are themselves out in public. I look at them and I see like, damn, that kid right there, or that girl right there, and you know what's crazy? You only see that when people are drunk in the clubs. Why do you think there's so much frequency? Why do you think there's so much, like, everybody wants to go out every weekend? Why? Because the people are looking at them being themselves? Because they're woozy? Imagine that everywhere you go while everybody's sober. But instead, we get so fucked up on the weekends that whenever you wake up and you go to your regular jobs and you see someone like that acting like that without the alcohol, you look at them weird now because they're doing it without anything, any drug, any alcohol, but they're actually being normal and they're actually being themselves without the one thing that you might need to enhance yourself, caffeine, drug, or alcohol. We gotta start waking the fuck up. For real, because everybody should be themselves. Everyone should act who they are in public, wherever they are, wherever they go, normal. But now they're saying that weird is the new normal. No. Normal is the new weird. But then they fuck with that normal so much that they want to become normal. Well, here it is. Here it is. You can be your own creator. You can be your own influencer. You can be your own fucking whatever the fuck you want. But I'm just here to say that if you're not eating right, if you're not doing the right things, if you're not taking the right steps to become that fucking winner in your own mind, in your own spirit, in your own fucking physique, in your own anything, then what's the point of living your life? That's why you feel so drained. That's why you feel fucking weak. That's why you look at yourself and you fucking feel insecure. That's why you're not comfortable in your own skin. That's why you look for people like me that feel comfortable and want to use me. And want to make and abuse me. You don't want me. You just want what's in here. So then what are you doing? You're feeding. You're leeching. And when I feel that, you think that I owe you something? You think that I'm going to sell you this? You can't sell this. You can't be this. You can want it, but you can't have it. You want to know why? Because you can only attain your own fucking algorithm. You can only attain your own traits, your own confidence, your own everything, your own character, your own body, your own physique, your own best potential, your own everything. You are your separate character. You're your separate soul. You're your separate life. There's things that you're good at that I can never be good at. There's things that I'm good at that I can never show and be like that person. You know what I'm talking about. I can never be a rapper. I'm fine with it. I'm good. I can never be a salesman. I'm fine. I'm good. I can never be a pastor. I'm fine. I'm good. I can never be Triple G. I'm fine. I'm good. I could never be fucking Tom Brady. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't have the arm for that. But what am I so good at? Talking to the camera. Talking and showing y'all game. Free game. I didn't expect the video to be this long. I love you. I already said bye like probably once or twice throughout this video, but this is what it takes, fam. I just want to be the nigga that I wish I would have been watching when I was a small kid in high school, in middle school. And I wish I would have watched this 40-minute video when I was like, when I was this. I wish I would have been watching this video when I was this. So if any of y'all look like this and you're in middle school or you're in high school, look at my face right here. Do I look happy, fam? Do I look happy, fam? Do I look drained, fam? Do I look like there's a kid behind that smile that is happy, but he's so distorted and he's so sad and he's so insecure and he's so everything. Don't I look 35? Don't I look 45 right there? What do I look like now? Don't I look like maybe like 32 right there, fam? Minus 10. Do I believe in reverse aging? Of course I do. Do I believe in restoration of your body? Restoration of age, restoration of blood cells, restoration of everything, fam. Of course I do. And anyone can do it. It just takes a lot of time, dedication, effort, and love, fam. Love is the most important thing of them all. All right? That's all I have for y'all today. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed. In Jesus' name, I pray for every single soul across the camera that y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. In Jesus' name, I pray.